What is good, what is good, what is Gucci? Courtney IG and I'm back again. And this time I'm here to share some thoughts. 17 track mixtape, Snowfall from Jeezy and Drama. So this mixtape looks to take us right back to the essence of trap music soil, which of course was born in Atlanta. And of course, Jeezy and Drama are very much embedded into that with the likes of T.I., Gucci, also deep in forming that influential sound and driving it. So yeah, guys, I wouldn't say I'm a super Jeezy fan, but you know, of course, I know him from appearances on like Kanye tapes, songs like Seen It All, Amazing, Put On, Go Crazy, just a few coming to mind. And of course, him being Jeezy and Drama also have a lot of mixtapes in their catalog. You know, I think it's like 9 mixtapes. I looked it up. Don't know who's got more out of Jeezy and Weezy and Gucci, but I know they've got a solid amount of mixtapes. So anyway, guys, let's dive straight into it. No long thing. In this tape, Jeezy, whilst keeping it 100% trap, gives us that vibe of graduating from the streets. So, as he explicitly mentions on Bruh, he also dips into that billionaire abundance mindset on the intro Snowfall, which just hits differently. He's talking about some coast, I can't even remember, but it just makes you feel like, yeah, this is bossy. This ain't just like your regular stuff, you know? It's bossy. And he also goes into that more on like MJ, Jeezy, Plug on Them, which is like basically saying that I'm taking the lessons from the streets and I'm applying them to the positions and the areas and the arenas which I'm in now as an executive, as a senior, you know, associate advisor at Def Jam. Like, and I respect that, and I like that. Like the song, which rocks. This is the one that rocks. So, hey, yeah. So I feel like I Ain't Gonna Hold You fully embodies all of what I've just spoken about, with some bouncy electric swing, which just makes the song just stand out from everything else. Let's just play a little more snippet. Yeah. It's got that electric swing, which made it stand out from the songs prior. It's like, oh, okay, this is different. It's like kind of got a slide, a bounce to it, which grabs your ears. And it makes it relatable in the sense of, though it's like, yeah, trap stuff, it's more like I'm coming from nothing. Like I'm unbreakable despite being the most hated, which I'm going to come on to shortly. So yeah, guys, there's 3 features on this tape. We got Put the Minks Down with 42 Doug. We got Scarface with SG. And we've got Most Hated with Lil Durk. So for me, it's Most Hated, which hits the hardest. It fully makes sense for 2 artists of 2 different eras to come together, 2 different eras of hip hop to come together and just talk about, yeah, being the most hated, basically. Because, you know, obviously Durk had beef, or had beef with NBA Youngboy, and obviously Gucci in the past with Jeezy. So it all makes sense. To wrap it up, guys, I wouldn't say as I mentioned in the intro, I'm the biggest Jeezy fan. So I'm not going to act and pretend like, oh yeah, this is the best one in his catalog. I ain't going to do all of that cappy stuff. But what I can say is, as I've grown older, I've started to resonate with him more because his message has, for me, been more like blended with business, trap, hustle, and especially like property, investment type stuff. He talks about it a bit on like Plug on Them, of course, about owning the whole area or block, and then on still having, especially, he mentions it again. So, like, real estate is the real flex. Like, real estate is the real flex. I like that. So, and he's talked about that in interviews. I believe it was either Earn Your Leisure or Breakfast Club, where he talks about owning major blocks of Atlanta. So it isn't just like just saying, yeah, I got a billy, I got a milli, da 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 da. No, he's actually doubling down on it in interviews, not just on tracks, just hyping it up. And for me, guys, if you haven't grown up with a silver spoon, you ain't lazy, you like to get stuff done, this tape will be one that will give you that spark, that energy. When I heard Drama was coming back with this kind of gangster grills, well, I didn't really hear about it. It's more I heard his appearance on Tyler's mixtape, and I was like, or album, call me if you get lost. I didn't really get it because it was kind of like a bit different sounding wise. But now, when I've heard this, I heard a bit of the Youngboy one. Again, not a huge Youngboy fan, but I like some of his tunes. But this really takes it back to the essence, and it makes me want a Weezy tape, actually. So, Weezy Gangster Girls, let's get dedication, whatever we're at now, 8 or something, with videos, just taking it back. I don't know, just package it differently. Because I feel like Weezy's packaging is the flaw sometimes. It's not actually the bars, it's the packaging. So anyway, top 3 for me, guys. Snowfall, I ain't gonna hold you. Plug on them. 7.5 out of 10. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, inspire, and rate.